Immediately get a connection error. Oh, let me stream and play some Elite Dangerous tonight. Game. Nah. Just sitting here waiting for it to finish loading. I decided at the last minute I wanted to change some like settings on Twitch, so we're going back to pre-roll ads, but then now ads are going to be every hour instead of every 15 minutes, half hour, whatever it was. I'll probably if I get to a point where I have like a consistent number of viewers, like 10 plus viewers, huh? Yeah, if I get to a point where like I have consistent like 10 plus viewers, then I'll put pre-roll ads. I'll turn pre-roll ads back off. It's I just feel it's better to have a longer gap between ads. Pre-roll ads suck, I know, but like, yeah, what are you gonna do? I got my Elite Dangerous Exploration Buddy. I figured out how to get it to like stay in VR view, so I got it up there so I can see that data. Since last time I played, I did make a couple of jumps. I finished scanning that one system, and then I found another system that had a ton of biological data, or planets with biological signals. So I scanned all of them, and then I flew to this other one, and here we are, waiting at the loading screen. Is this Star Citizen all over again for me? What the hell? For those unaware, like the last month, I've been unable to play Star Citizen because I've been stuck at a loading screen or stuck locked in a room. Man, I just want to fly a spaceship. Let me fly my spaceship, game. Orange Sidewinder. That's a new one. That's why you will oftentimes that little tip there about gravity. That's why you oftentimes will hear me like reading out loud like my velocity and the gravity that of the planet as I'm approaching it in glide mode. So I know, and you guys know how high the gravity is. So I'm like more prepared. And then of course with the Elite Dangerous Exploration Buddy up there, I get that data right there too. it's Rubik's. Are we still stuck at the loading screen right now? Yes, we're still stuck at the loading screen. Ooga booga. It's like the longest I've ever been stuck at the loading screen in Elite. Also, for whatever reason, like the color of Rubik's name on my in-game like VR overlay is giving it a weird bit of depth that nobody, like everyone else, like all the text like seems like it's lined up like this, but for whatever reason Rubik's name looks like it's like 6 inches behind everything. That's weird. Dan and Parker both also hanging in there. How have we been? We're in Sad Boy Space Hours. I'm sad. And I'm even extra sad. I can't fly my ship. I'm stuck loading. Arrgh! Again. Okay. Ugh. Don't be sad. Oh, I'm cured. My depression is cured. Let's see. Elite, dangerous. What is that? Orange, sidewinder error. What's that mean? Yeah, but like I'm, huh? You know what? Let's. You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? Add. I'm waiting for it to say the ad break is done. Ugh. The problem I'm having, so like, weird. Hey, look, you see those trees right there, center screen? Yeah, that's where I work. Oh wait, I don't want to play with that. That's my glass. This is my actual glasses. There it is. There's the thing I was looking for. So I haven't seen the new Lionel HO 1225. I know Lionel makes HO scale stuff. There's this weird, like, on principle, I don't want to buy Lionel, like, ever. I think Rubik's, I think Parker says he's seen it. I don't think he hasn't. Hey, there we go. I was like, maybe if I restart my game, you know, sometimes that helps. Sometimes logging out and logging back in helps. Although, there we go. Oh, look, wait for the game immediately is crashing in the background. I can see it through the fucking the nose slot. I've been having nothing but problems trying to play VR and play Elite Dangerous the last couple of days. Like, right now, like I can see it in VR. Everything's loading just fine. But like but Windows is like, oh, the program's crashing. It's like it's not. There we go. Let's see if we can get logged in. Like, like somewhere I have an old Lionel like O-gauge train floating around somewhere, but it's like it's not here in my apartment. It's somewhere at my mom's house. You might sell your O-gauge to get it. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see this, but for whatever reason, like Rubik's name has like a different. It's like on a different layer than everyone else. Took Dan longer to get in as well. So okay, so I had a weird problem trying to play on Sunday, right? I was like, I'm gonna play Elite Dangerous on Sunday, and my VR view kept going, like Windows kept going into like Windows multitask view. So like everything was like tiny little windows on my screen, which meant I couldn't click on anything. And I'd click on Elite Dangerous, it would go full screen, and then immediately go back to like this little window view. And it kept doing that to the point where like I couldn't play the game. And it was like an hour of me trying to like exit the game, exit VR, reset everything. Hey, we're back in our ship finally. It was like an hour of that. And I was like, by the time I got in the game, I was so frustrated and tired. I was like, I'm done. And I didn't get to play at all. All right, so here we are. We are on our... So I decided last week that I got halfway to Sagittarius A. I decided because it's taken so long to get there doing the xenobiology run, I'm going to turn around and head back to my home system. And... I can see, oh wow, yay with the bobbly letters and the low poly ship. Yeah, the low poly, that is, if you know Elite Dangerous, like the game history, that is what the Anaconda used to look like in the like 1984 version of Elite Dangerous. It was just that little polygon shape. And then I got an Earth bobblehead too. We'll see those bounce around a little bit. I gotta like get the camera just the right angle because white text on white ground. So yeah, I'm working my way back to my home system in preparation to get this ship and potentially a new ship ready for Distant Worlds 3, which we still haven't confirmed if it's happening yet or not. But it sounds like it may be happening, and if it does, it'll be happening in 2025. So it'll be like January of next year. So I've got a full year to take my time getting back to my home system, which we can, let's just zoom out. Look how far away we are. We're here. We're this blue dot. And we're going all the way back to like this cluster of stuff here. I got as far as half. I wasn't even halfway to the center of the galaxy. Because I was originally going to go to Sagittarius A and then continue the Distant Worlds 2 like route out to Beagle Point, but it's taken me like 4 months to get to where, like here, which is where I stopped, was somewhere in this area, which is about halfway to Sagittarius A. So I'm going to just, kind of race our way back to the home system and hopefully do a bunch of engineering and get this ship really geared up for longer jump ranges. So let's go ahead and... I already did the xenobiology on this planet, so we're going to go ahead and lift off. Bring the landing gear up. And start our ascent off the surface of this planet. I love playing in VR, except for I got a smudge on my VR lens. Oh, you can just see, I think that's the gas giant that this moon is orbiting right there. This planet actually has a thin argon atmosphere, so there's actually a little bit of atmosphere.
Frameshift drive charging.
Ourselves oriented. Oh, and then we're flying into a neutron star. This is where I wish I had sunglasses. I wish there was a button in-game you could push your character would, like, put on a pair of sunglasses. Remember, like, when if you guys, like, I don't know how many, none of you, when I did the original Distant Worlds 2 expedition, I didn't have VR. And so
Warning. Frameshift drive operator beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
but I played with like multiple monitors. And I'd come out of like jump like that into a really bright star, and I would actually have my sunglasses there, and I'd throw them on. Like, oh, we're jumping into a neutron star. Sunglasses are coming on. I've used Track IR, and I think VR is so much better because oh, there it is. Because VR, you get yeah, the frame shift drive is now overcharged. So with VR, you get depth and you get full, like you get your normal what is it? I know the term. There's a term for the fact that we have two eyes and allow us to see stereoscopic or stereoscopic, something like that. Vision, where basically if you take your hand and you put it between your eyes like this, your left eye is going to see the palm of your hand, and your right eye is going to see the back of your hand, right? Well, in VR, since you could do that, I can close my left eye, and if I look straight ahead and I close my left eye, I can see the holographic icon for my ship in its health bar, the 94 and 100, but I can barely see the holographic anaconda, and I can't see the little icon on the left. If I close my right eye, I can barely see my ship's health bar, but I can see the holographic anaconda. So stereoscopic, yeah. And I can do this. I can lean over. And I can do this. I can look behind me. Right? With like Track IR, you could do that, but you basically are moving your head a little bit like this and turning it a little bit and getting, a 2-to-1 or 10-to-1 rotation. Whereas this, my VR view is 1-to-1. I look down a little bit. I look down a lot. Over there, does VR hurt your eyes? It really depends.
Frameshift drive charging.
It took me a while to get used to it, and then I wear prescription glasses, so I actually have prescription inserts for my VR headset. So I take my regular glasses off, put them on. Some people, they can play for 20 minutes and they get eye strain. For me, I've played for 8-9 hours in VR and not had any eye strain. It actually hurts around the interface, like the part that actually touches my face. That actually gets sore before my eyes start to hurt.
First discoverer of star system
Ooh.
Lysosomes YFAB 55-20 with primary star of type M.
I got them from a website, and this isn't sponsored, called Zenny. Zenny. I think that's how it's spelled. I have the box out of range. I just can't reach it. We are fuel scooping. I think they were like $60 for them, and you have to make sure you get one specific for your headset. So like that website has some, like it's also where I got my regular glasses. Oh, that's right. It should be on my glasses. Where are my glasses? Zenni. Zenni. Yeah, that's where I got my glasses from. So like I gave them my prescription and they made me glasses. And then I said I have the MetaQuest 2. I need these. Here's my prescription, and they're little things that just clip onto the internal lenses in the headset. And when I first got them in one of my previous streams back at the beginning of January, when I got my glasses, at one point I thought everything looked really weird. Because I put my headset, I got up, went to the bathroom, came back, put my headset on, I'm like, man, everything's really weird. I realized it's because I had my regular glasses on with my VR headset. With my VR headset and the prescription lenses. And I was like, oh, because I'm just so used to before I had the inserts. I would just wear my regular glasses under my VR headset. Which, where did I put it? Where did I put it? Where did I put it? If you buy a MetaQuest, if you buy the Oculus, here it is. They do come with this little bracket piece that you put, you put on the headset between the interface, this part here that goes to the extra touches, and the headset yourself, and it pushes it away like 2 millimeters, which is just enough that if you're wearing prescription glasses under it, they don't hit the lenses. Since I have the inserts, I put the inserts on and I realized that they were holding the lenses a little too far away from my face, so I took those off. Where is this? One heavy metal content world somewhere in the system. Where is it? There it is.
System scan complete.
Alright, we can make our jump to their next system.
Frameshift
Rubik's out there, your
drive
kitty is
charging.
purring. My ship is humming. I don't have a pet.
Three, two, one. Engage.
Jump, scoop, scan. We've jumped.
First discover of
Scoop
star
fuel.
system Lysosomes FWCC 26-60 with primary star of type K.
Now we scan. We honk, and now we scan.
System scan complete.
Yep, Bobble Earth. So, Elite Dangerous has... They're not really microtrans... Well, they are microtransactions, but like...
Scoping complete.
Everything that you can spend real money in it... Everything that you can spend real money on in Elite Dangerous is all just cosmetic stuff. Although you can buy some like pre-built ships. They started doing pre-built ships, but they're still not as good as like an engineered ship. But one of the things you can buy are like the Christmas lights that I have up, which are just white lights. The bobblehead Earth. They also have other planets that you can buy. And then the bobblehead ships. There's a couple different versions. And then the bobblehead letters, which is like one whole set of all the
Frameshift
letters.
drive charging.
And I spelt my name, and I put them there. The problem is you can't change them unless you're at a starport. And if you're an explorer, you're stuck with whatever you got.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
So it's like I put my name there, and then until I go to another starport, I can't change it again. I might change it to be like Distant Worlds 3 or something like that. Alright, we're not going to be able to scoop fuel from this star, but we can still scan the system.
First discoverer of star system Lysosomes HRS 100-0 with primary star of type Y.
You hear Elite Dangerous Exploration buddy saying, first discoverer. I'm the first person, the first player to ever visit this star system. It's one of the things I like about doing exploration. Alright, ooh, and it's all icy bodies. What speed am I traveling? Ridiculously fast. These ships are capable of faster than light. Without the consequences of time dilation and all that stuff. I think on a planetary surface, I do like 300 meters per second. Oh, it's my affiliate anniversary? I was unaware of that. Does Elite Dangerous generate new star systems and do they go away? No. No. So, Frontier Developments, the guys who run this, basically ran Stellar Forge to, I think that's what they call it, to generate the entire Milky Way galaxy based off of real scientific observations to the best of their knowledge. So, like, some of the stars in this system, or in this game, are real stars that you can go visit. Like, VY Canis Majoris is a real star that you can go and look at with a telescope, and you can visit in-game. It is all randomly generated, but it was all generated basically on day one of the servers going live, and nothing, like, they'll periodically, like, edit systems or something, but they don't really go away. And it's not really generating new systems. There are areas, too, that they have, for lore reasons, locked out. So there's areas that you just cannot navigate your ship to because they eventually want to do something with those areas. But because there's so many stars, they built the Milky Way galaxy to a 1-to-1 scale. In the, 12, 15 years that Elite Dangerous has been out, only 0.6% of the galaxy has been explored.
Fuel scoping.
So you could buy the game right now, build an exploration ship, and fly in a straight line, jumping into different systems, and eventually you would find, hundreds of systems that you were the first one to discover. Like, I was just looking at EDSM, and you can go to EDSM and you can search up different commanders. If you look up Kazakh on there, you can see, like, my profile, and you can see that I have discovered, like, 1,900 star systems. Like, I'm the first person to ever visit those. Uh-oh. I hit the wrong button. I meant to open up the scanner, and I just stopped the ship. It just came out of Super Cruise.
Frameshift drive charging.
This will just pop up in your chat box.
Fuel scoping.
Yeah, I have everything mapped to my HOTAS. Ooh. Oh, Ashram clusters. Okay. I have everything mapped to HOTAS, so it's just like, and I'm blind because I'm in head VR. Whoa. Rubik's over here breaking his thumb. Oh, we did. Do we have an ad break? I have no way of it. I have, like, no indication when I'm in VR. Ugh. Thumbnail's falling off. Ugh. Ugh. Hopefully it doesn't, like,
Scoping complete.
get any worse. Now, I'm scanning all this because it generates cartographic data, map data, basically, that I can turn around and sell for profit. I can even go, and if one of these planets seems interesting, like geological signals, that's probably like geysers. Money to be made there, but I'm not going to. Ooh, gas giant. I don't know if I want to spend the time to go out there and find it. Now, if we get biological, we drop what we're doing and we go. Man, 14 out of 22 bodies so far. Geological. Geological. Nothing. All I gotta do is click once, and I'm only looking at features. I really don't care about, like, the mineral content. Once this data's mapped, and it'll be available for any, like, once I sell the data, it'll be available to anyone who wants to, like, find these planets. So other people could come out here and explore them.
System scan complete.
Yeah, all that stuff is super far away anyways. Yeah, I'm saying like I'm hoping Rubik's, I'm hoping his thumb isn't too bad. Like he broke it, which sucks. It hurts. Hopefully, like it heals up. You know. I have no indication in the VR headset when an ad break is going to happen. So, all right, we have 124 more jumps to get back to my home system.
Frameshift drive charging.
I absolutely obliterated this finger at work a couple weeks ago, and like my fingernail's been black with like this glob of blood underneath it. You know, it's such a shame that Rubik's died. He's in a better place now. The rumors of my death have been greatly exaggerated. That's the thing I started doing whenever anyone quits where I work. Like, a new person will get hired to replace them.
Fuel scoping. Systems.
And I'll just be like, yeah, he's in a better place now. Really laying in the black comedy. Dark comedy. Ooh, it's falling off. Blech. Well, hopefully it doesn't like get infected. So just like keep it clean.
Fuel scoping complete.
Like just flying through the system. 1,700 credits for the star we scoop fuel from, and another 1,600 for that star over there. Just because I flew through it. Oh, new nails coming in between. That's good. That's good. I know somebody who lost like tripped and fell going down the stairs while barefoot, like not like house stairs, like down the porch, and like their toenail got ripped off, just straight, just pulled right off. And like it started to grow back, and then it got infected, and then like they had to go get it treated, all kinds of stuff, and it was just bleh. I just remember for like a couple days until it rained, just blood all over my driveway from it.
Fuel scoping. System scan complete.
122 jumps. I like it. I kind of like it when there's no other planets orbiting a star. I can just jump in, jump out, just real quick, real fast. Easy in, easy out, boom, easy money. And I'm like, where's my chapstick? I know I didn't bring a drink over here when I sat down, and I realized that as I was putting my VR headset on. At least I saw my chapstick.
Complete.
We are going to keep this a little short tonight because I do have to work tomorrow morning, so. Fuel scooping. System scan complete. Yeah. That's another thing you can pay money in this game to change is the voice of your ship. Fuel scooping complete. It's fuel, yeah.
Frameshift drive.
And I like this one because the guy just sounds kind of melancholy, like frameshift drive charging, fuel scooping complete. It's very Alan Rickman playing that one robot in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I can't remember the name of it. I'm horrible with names.
First discoverer of star system Lysosomes GFPC 19-19 with primary star of type M.
Some asteroid clusters, which are good. You can do mining in asteroid clusters. So another way to make money. And gas giant. Most likely going to have a bunch of moons around it, because that's just how systems form. Yeah, I don't want to go too late tonight because I still have to like take a shower. And have I discovered everything? Yeah. So Earth is in Elite Dangerous, Earth is interesting. You can go visit Earth. You can't land on it. And you have to unlock what's called the Soul Permit to be able to visit the solar system, to go to it. If you don't have it, it won't let you go to... We got biologicals!
One biological signal
We are going
found
to
on
target
IC
this.
Body 5e. Possible occurrences of 2 potentially valuable species predicted on IC Body 5e.
We got biologicals. That's a good sign. That's money. That's... We're going to go visit that one, and we got 2 biologicals.
2 biological signals found on IC Body 5D.
So
Possible occurrences of 2 potentially valuable species predicted on IC Body 5D.
we're going to make credits. Oh, yeah, you make a... like. So, Rubik's, with the Odyssey update that came out a while ago, they added biological signals on some planets. Some is the key word. These biological signals are usually just like bacteria on the surface of the planet, or
Fuel scooping complete.
various fungi and plants that you can go and scan. So it's not like I'm going to go find like a space cow or alien, straight up aliens. But I can find biological sample. I can take samples of them, right? And turn those samples in for a lot of money. I think the last time I turned in data, it was... I think I made like 30 million credits off of like 6 samples. So, in Elite Dangerous lore, there are aliens. There is, in fact, aliens in Elite Dangerous. There are 2 species of aliens. There's 2 species of aliens. I have a theory that there's a 3rd species of aliens, but I'm going to save that theory for a video that I want to do probably this weekend. The first species of aliens that we know of are the Guardians. They are an advanced race of aliens. I think I forget what they were described as, that have been wiped out. They are, as far as humanity knows, they are completely extinct. Like, nobody has seen them. The only reason why we know that they are, they exist is we have found their ruins and their technology. So there's the Guardians, which, if you actually look at my ship, I have right here, you can't see it because the text, but it says Guardian Frameshift Drive Booster. It's a module that makes my frameshift drive more powerful, lets me go further, and it's based on Guardian technology. So that's one of the alien races that's in-game. The other is the Thargoid. They're an ammonia-based, insect-like aliens that really don't like humanity, and we are at war with them. And for a long time we were losing that war, but we developed anti-xenotechnology to fight the Thargoids. And in the deeper lore of Elite Dangerous... Oh, I'm trying not to burp. In the deeper lore of Elite Dangerous, we've been at war with them before, like decades ago. And we almost completely wiped them out before they retreated, and we don't know exactly where their home planet is. But they most recently, like December, I think, or maybe even early January, had made it all the way to the point where they were at Earth. They were attacking Earth. And it was a community effort to fight them back. And they have been slowly retreating away from human space. And my theory is that there is a 3rd alien race that is in-game that we just haven't found yet. And that's a whole lore theory video that I'm writing because I want to start making some like scripted video content, maybe like once a month. And I'm like, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do that. All right, we're gonna fly to LYSOOSMS, GF-P C19-195 Echo and get some data. Yes, my YouTube. It will be on my YouTube channel. I'm Glorbucks the Glorb. That Glorbix the Glorp sounds like something out of Calvin and Hobbes. Sounds like the name like Calvin would give his teacher before throwing a water balloon at her. I think next time I stream, I'll get all my. I'll probably revamp my stream page to include a link to my YouTube channel, because I do, after I stream these, I do put the video, all my streams on my YouTube afterwards. Most of them. There's some that I don't, and some that I put but I have private. Specifically the Robo Games ones. I'm gonna floorball your Glebus. What? She glunging on my pintle till I hinge. My D&D party will get that. So I'm an elite explorer. Slow down, ship, slow down. Four probes. There's our target. So we put one there, and then if I line this up with that, almost that bar, and then if I put one right here at the edge, like get the circle lined up with the edge of the planet.
Surface scan by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Bacterium. So there's one bacterium on this planet. On my combat rank, mostly harmless. Oh no, my combat rank is expert. It's my CQC rank that's helpless. I don't do a lot of combat in this game. And when I do, it's usually I will do multi-crew with somebody and I'll just fly their little fighter, their ship-launched fighter. I don't like building my own combat ship. So we're aiming for the blue, because the blue is where we're going to find these biological signals. But I'm trying to make sure I'm also on the day side of the planet, which makes it so much easier to actually see.
Orbital flight engaged.
And what is this? This planet has a thin argon atmosphere and 0.07 Gs of gravities. As long as I avoid that hill, I can go kind of towards those craters. What is the panel you have in your ship on the top? That is Elite Dangerous Exploration Buddy. It's a third-party piece of software. It's also when you hear me, when it's like, oh, one biological, and you heard it actually play the voice of that. That's that program running. And I just have it overlaid in VR because I need to be able to see it. It shows you all the data of the system you're in, and if I wasn't playing in VR, I could actually click on different things on there. And I get a little bit more information about the planet and the system I'm in. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Biological, that little brown smudge right there. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. He doesn't even know. He doesn't even know. He's about to get scanned. Get scanned, bitch.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, somebody had posted it on Reddit the other day. Like, they were talking about it. I'm like, huh, what's this? I will look into it. And I fell in love with it. Like, I still use ED Market Connect, so that way my stuff gets sent to Inara and EDSM. Can I step outside? Yeah, I'm about to step outside. Yeah, EDSM is a cool website because you can basically, like, you can pull up, like, your stats and stuff and even plot. Well, you can't really plot routes, but you can, like, look at the star map and you can even see, like, a history of everywhere you've gone across the source, across, like, the entire galaxy. Right, so we're driving our SRV now. There's the ship. I got the midnight black paint job on it. Got that back when the only way to get it was to buy it on Black Friday. They would put it up for sale only on Black Friday. Yeah, Rubik. So part of exploration and doing doing biological scanning is you have to get out of the ship. So I land the ship near where the biological signal I saw from the air was. And then I drive up near it with the SRV so I don't have to worry about walking and being, freezing my ass off on this icy planet. And I've already lost track of where it was. I knew it was very close to the ship. It's like right in front of us. This is where VR comes in handy because I can use the boost function to launch the ship up in the air. Oh, it was right there. I drove right by it. Can you drive around the entire planet? Yes, you can. There is no invisible box that's going to stop me like, oh, you have to, reload your area like Starfield has. If I wanted to, I could circumnavigate a planet. It would take an incredibly long time because these planets are massive. Again, this is 1-to-1 scale. Everything here is big. This is the only thing I don't like about playing in VR is when you do go on foot. I get this view. I don't like this. But, where is it? Where is it? First footfall. I'm the first person to walk on this planet. I'm probably the only person to ever walk on this planet. Like, no one will probably ever come visit this. Unless, like, Dan is building his ship up to, like, come out and find me and hang out with me. And drink a beer. Alright, that's 1 out of 3. We have got to find 2 more of those splotches. One of the nice things about Exploration Buddy is when you drive far enough away, because you have to. If there was another sample like right there, I wouldn't be able to take it. I have to drive a certain amount of distance away from the samples. Yeah, Dan. I was like, in case Dan wants to come find me. Now, they do have telepresence in this game, so like Rubik's, if you were playing and you wanted to ride with me, but you were nowhere near me, you could basically hologram yourself into my ship from across the galaxy. Walk around the whole planet? Yeah, you could. I'm not going to do that. That would take years to walk around an entire planet. You have to be careful too, because like if the planet's too hot or too cold, you'll slowly freeze to death or cook to death. But if you're inside your SRV, you're fine. But yeah, we'll drive for a while. Maybe we can find another sample.
Leaving clonal colony range of Bacterium vesicula.
So, Elite Dangerous Exploration, buddy, just let me know that I'm now far away from that sample. If I see another one, I can take a sample.
Drive assist on. Drive assist off.
There's a sample. There's a spot right there. Remember, when you're flying your SRV, you gotta land on the front wheels. The front wheels somehow are stronger than the rest of the... have stronger suspension than the rest of the thing. We're currently 1.5 kilometers away from the ship. I did think about it, Rubik's. There is a planet that is small enough that you could drive around in an afternoon. Like, it's recorded as the smallest landable planet in Elite Dangerous. It's like a tiny little moon somewhere. And I think, like, somebody did drive it in, like, 8 hours. So you could, in theory, walk around it. I don't know if you'd freeze to death first or not. I love how you do leave tire tracks, and then if you look, I don't know how well you can see. You do leave footprints in the ground, although they're not always visible on, like, depending on the surface. We were supposed to, with Odyssey, get different planetary technology in game, and the surface of the planets was going to look so much better. Oh, you just made trade rank dealer? Nice. What's my trade rank? My trade rank is entrepreneur. I'm compiler in exobiology, mercenary, defenseless, CQC, helpless. Combat rank is expert. It's the first one, it seems. Oh, like your rank? Let's get some speed. This is an old explorer trick. Drive really fast, hit a bump, use your boost, get massive airtime.
Leaving clonal colony range of Bacterium vesicula.
And I think there's a sample right there, and I'm about to hit that rock. Well, mostly harmless is combat. I think the trade ranks... We can actually look this up. Because you can actually go to the Codex. Pilot's Handbook. Huh, I thought it said somewhere. Yeah, I've made 107 million credits in trading. Single reward was a million credits? Six thousand 66 systems visited. Profits from exploration 632 million credits from exploration. Damn. Yeah, it should list the rank, like the order the ranks go in somewhere. I just don't remember where. Yeah, Rubik's, we got one more sample, and then we can fly to the other planet, or other moon, which has two biological signals on it. Yep, there's definitely a sample there. And how far away from the ship? We're almost 2 kilometers away from the ship. Oh, look at that. Like, I lost track of where that sample was. Because we were flying so fast, and then I wanted to try and answer Dan.
Drive assist on. Drive assist off.
There's the rock that I used to ramp.
Entering clonal colony range of Bacterium vesicula.
right over here somewhere.
Leaving clonal colony range.
Yeah,
of
the system I
bacterium
was in
vesicula.
earlier, Rubik's, like on over the weekend, like last couple times, like I hit like 4 systems in a row where it was like 8 planets all had biological signals. So like I was in one system for like 4 days scanning everything, because I would play for like 2.5, 3 hours at a time, and just scan. All right, I'm done playing. I need a break. I need to like do dishes. I need to go play D&D with my friends or whatever. And then it's like right back to it, and then I go to the next system. There's a damn sample. I saw it. Oh, that's. I've lost track of it, and I've officially driven far enough away from my ship that it's left. So if you drive far enough away from your ship, it'll despawn. It just flies away. It's safe. It goes to a safe place. I have a button I can recall it, but like, I don't like doing it. I don't like that it does that. I wish the distance was further. Here's where I landed, and I turned around. Tell it's my tire trucks, because there's the rock we almost hit. And I just got a hit on the surface scanner. On the composition scanner, so it's got to be this way.
Entering clonal colony range of bacterium vesicula.
No, it's right there. There's some right there. Maybe I can go. I wonder if that's too close. This one I can't scan, but maybe the next one I can.
Leaving clonal colony range
Yep.
of bacterium vesicula.
One of the many. This is a random cloud of dust right there. Huh, that's interesting. Random cloud of dust. One of the many drawbacks to playing in VR. I got an itch on my eye, and it's like, oh, let me rub my eye. Oh, it's under a VR headset. Like, there's just a random dust just coming from right here. All right, final sample. Something I learned, too. So you do the final sample, right? And you just click and hold. That's all you got to do. You have to wait for this animation to finish, or else it doesn't register that you actually collected it until that animation finishes. And I found this out because I scanned a system, or scanned my last one, jumped in my ship, and then like Elite Dangerous Exploration Buddy, you see that little orange leaf? It didn't turn orange. It was still green, telling me that I didn't finish scanning it. I'm like, that's weird. And then I got out of my SRV to scan the next planet, and as soon as I get out, my guy goes and does that little animation. I'm like, oh.
Cargo scoop deployed. Ship recalled. Cargo scoop retracted.
All right. Oh, you know what it is? Dan, it's not mostly harmless. It's penniless. You start out as penniless. And then I think dealer is the second rank. All right, here comes the ship. I hear it. There she is. I might be wrong, but I do know like the first one is Penniless. I don't know if Dealer is second, like the second rank you get, or the first rank you get after Penniless. The sound design in this game is pretty good, like really good, and like even the music, like how this is where I was parked when I called the ship. The ship landed exactly where I was parked. All right. Little SRV tucks its wheels up. Little 6 wheels. Actually, it's got 8. It's got 4 back wheels and then 4 front wheels. All right, now we want to go to 5D. We want to go to the D. The music is pretty good too. I turn music off because a lot of the times when I'm playing, I'm either listening to like my own music or a podcast or an audiobook, or even like I'll watch TV. Like I'll have Elite Dangerous Exploration Buddy up there, but then like down there at my feet, I'll put like Amazon Prime or something.
Frameshift drive charging. 3, 2, 1.
Also, I don't want to like have copyright music playing while I'm streaming, so. And we're gonna get up some altitude. Penniless, mostly penniless. Peddler, dealer, merchant, broker, yeah. So I was right. I knew he started out as penniless. So you're getting up there. You're getting up there. I'm at what? Entrepreneur? Or dealer? Did I say dealer or entrepreneur? I'm entrepreneur. So I'm close to, like, I'm getting up there. I might be very close to elite xenobiology after this little trek. And if I'm not, I definitely will be after Distant Worlds 3. Again, if it happens. I'm fingers crossed, knock on wood. Where's my desk? Where's my desk? Knock on wood that we do get Distant Worlds 3. And now you can like go double elite. Like I'm still like my progress bar is still going up for Explorer. So I think like when you max that out, it's like Platinum Elite or something like that. Like yeah, like a little extra star or something. I don't know. Prestige Elite. That's a real power move. Is go triple elite, and then reset your profile. Actually, now it would be quadruple elite. No, there's 6 different categories. Triple elite used to be elite explorer, elite combat, and elite trade. Then they added mercenary and exobiology. CQC is never counted towards like the overall like triple elite, but like to get all of them elite would be chef's kiss. But CQC, nobody plays CQC, so it's so hard to like grind that rank up. There's a gas giant with rings right there. That is, of all of the gas giants, that's one of them. It's brown. What time is it? It's only 7, it's almost 8 o'clock. We'll go for another half hour. We'll finish this one and we'll do a couple more jumps. We'll see where we're at. Again, I don't want to go too late because I haven't been sleeping well the last couple days. Or past couple weeks. I never sleep well. It's 10:56 for you. I gotta like take 3 hours off because you're on the other side of the country. There is an in-game clock up there, but that is GMT. Oh. I should probably fire off the service scanners. Well, this is a small boy. 1, too. Yeah, I would, except for I like my job and it's very expensive to move back. Maybe, if BattleBots ever, like, shuts down permanently, maybe. Probably. That or the good old 357 retirement. Alright.
Surface scan complete.
So 2 biological anywhere in that blue area. And I want to fly to the other side of the planet because I want to be on the day side of it. Well, I grew up just outside of Detroit. Oh, this planet's so far away from its parent star. It's gonna be dark no matter where we land. Let's aim for that area right there.
Orbital flight engaged.
I'm trying to adjust, of course, for maybe that area right about there. That looks a little smoother. Yeah, Rubik's, you showed me where your house is, and you're not too far away from where my brother lives. Yeah, I don't want to go too late tonight because I do want to try to go to bed early. And one of my favorite TV shows, The Expanse, is going to be dropping off of Amazon Prime soon. So I've been trying to make it a point to like watch 1 or 2 episodes every night. I'll add time and I'll finish my story later. If you're a subscriber, you don't see ads.
Landing near
I'm waiting for that ad to end. That was my favorite character. Forehand. Alright, yeah. I don't remember what I was saying. Yeah, I was well, night vision on, lights on, and look at that. I already found one of the biological signals, so we're going to go ahead and turn the lights and night vision off. Actually, I'm going to leave lights on while we land. Lights off. Let's deploy the SRV. It's getting low on fuel, but that's okay. It's okay. The SRV can run it low on fuel.
low gravity warning.
Ooh! There's a rock right there. Can I get out from under the ship? Yes. That's a problem. There have been times where I've landed somewhere and I can't get, like, out from under the ship. I'm turning the lights off, even though it's a dark planet. Just because it's actually easier to see where I'm going without the lights. I'm like, I could turn the night vision on, that would help too. Alright, here's one of the, like, I want to say it's like a mushroom. And I have found this exact mushroom on multiple different planets across multiple star systems. First footfall confirmed. Unsafe temperatures. It's extremely cold here. What is the temperature? Atmosphere, yes. 76 degrees Kelvin. So you'd freeze to death very quickly, even in an exploration suit. Like, you can see my energy bar is dropping pretty fast from just trying to keep me warm. See, I turn the lights on, can't see anything outside the range of the lights. So yeah, my favorite TV show, The Expanse. They're taking it off of Amazon Prime at like the end of next month, and so I'm just trying to like get through. I want to watch it one more time, so I'm in like almost through season 2 right now, and I'm trying to watch like 1 or 2 episodes a night before bed. It's like I'll take a shower and then I'll just lay in bed and watch 2 episodes and then I'm out for the night.
Leaving clonal colony range of Fonticula Camp Strees.
Ooh, I wonder if I'm close enough. Far enough away. That one might be too close, but the other ones might be close enough. One thing, too, you got to note if you're playing in VR, when you switch between, like, modes, like you get in and out of the ship, you got to, like, look straight ahead. Or, like, if I were to look over here. Oh. Somebody put a emote in? Yeah, Rubik's used an emote and it doesn't work on my overlay. Yep, I can scan these ones. But like if I were to get out of my SRV and I was looking at chat, the game view would be like over here and then I'd go to look straight ahead and it's like, oh no, it's not. Yeah, emotes are fun. Let's try not to use them because they break my I think there might be an update to the software I use for that. I just haven't downloaded it. Alright, let's drive this way a little bit and maybe we'll find another. A lot of these I can't scan because they're too close to the last one. So we gotta drive a ways away. One more of these mushrooms and then we can start looking for the fungus or the bacteria. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll find it close to where we're at. Well, yeah, because it's like the software is trying to interpret the emote, and it can't.
Leaving clonal colony range of Fonticula Camp Strees.
Again, you gotta like just look straight forward until. There we go. Okay, now that that's collected, I got one more. Now I gotta. Fungus, bacterium we gotta find. Oh, luckily there's one right there. Look, drove like 20 feet forward. It blends into the ground really well, especially since it's such a dark planet. Because of VR views like that, I don't like doing much on-foot stuff in VR. I'm gonna go this way. I think maybe we might have some luck over here.
Leaving clonal colony range of Bacterium vesicula. And I just gotta hit on the scanner right here. There it is. I knew it was one close. I could feel it in my bones. My space going bones. Ooga booga. Alright, I got one more bacterium to find. I mean, as long as, here's the thing. A good Twitch streamer is going to engage with his chat, and a good chat is going to engage with the streamer. If you're just saying silly shit, you're saying silly shit, that's engaging, and then that means I can engage as well as... Look at that sky. No, that is not Aurora Borealis. That is the Milky Way galaxy itself. That is the galactic core that way. And every single point of light you see is a star that you can visit in-game. It's not a randomly generated skybox. Maybe well, it's not, but it is. But it's not. It's a... Leaving clonal colony range of Bacterium vesicula.
Yeah, you could fly to the center of the Milky Way galaxy if you wanted to. I've done it before. I've done it a couple times. It's a challenge because it's so far. You got to take so long to get there. Is that pinging because there's bacterium right in front of me? Yep, right there. Just drove across it. Well, Rubik's, I'm on my way back to my home system so that way I can upgrade my ship and get a better jump drive and jump even further so I can get to the core, I can go there quicker. Right now I have 67 light year jump range, which means to go to the center of the galaxy is like 500-600 jumps. If I can get even more jump range out of my ship, that means I can get to the core faster. And as I said, I want to head back to my home system to upgrade this ship and get it ready for a potential Distant Worlds 3 expedition. Which is going to take some time to do. Where's the ship? There's the ship. So I don't like turning the lights on. You do get that, you can see where it's directly in front of you, but you can't see far away. Delcar is my home system. Delcar, D-E-L
KEO. Federation control. And it's the home system of my squadron. And like character lore wise, that's where my character grew up. No, because Elite Dangerous lore, humanity has expanded and colonized a good portion of, not just the solar system, but a good portion of, oh shit, I hit the wrong button. A good portion of the Milky Way galaxy. There's an area called the Bubble, and it is every area that humanity has, and get in my SRV. Get back in. I wanted to board the ship, not disembark. So there's the Bubble, which is, there are space stations and colonies and all kinds of stuff there. And that's also where, like, the different galactic superpowers are at. I'm well outside the Bubble now. There's no space stations near me. If something breaks on my ship, I'm SOL. Alright, we have finished scanning the system.
Landing gear retracted.
We're gonna head and dust off.
Frameshift drive charging.
I really want to get a motion rig for this because I'm in a sim racing seat with like my pedals and joysticks and everything all set up. Like my joystick is right there. Like I'm looking at my hand. My throttle lever is right there. I'm looking at my hand. I want to get a full motion rig and play this in VR. There we go. I can English. You're only 185 light years spinward from Delcar. 58 Epsilon Hercules. Okay. I don't think I've ever been to that system. There's so many systems in game.
Frameshift drive charging.
What time is it now? It is. We'll go for another 15 minutes. We'll go to about 8:30. It's a 2-hour stream. Yeah, it'll be 2-hour stream. Oh, hour and a half. Because I started at 6:30, I think.
First discoverer of star system Lysosomes GAS is 73-0 with primary star of type Y.
And we're the first discoverer. Let's go ahead and map this bad boy. Oh! First shot. Biological.
1 biological signals found on IC Body 4. Possible occurrences of 1 potentially valuable species predicted on IC Body 4.
This is why exploration, especially when you're doing xenobiology, is so time consuming. I just want to make my jumps and get back to my home system, but no. I find a biological signal, I gotta go map the planet, I gotta go take a sample. Gotta go make money. Someone else has a biological signal, okay.
1 biological signals found on IC Body 5. Possible occurrences of 1 potentially valuable species predicted on IC Body 5.
System scan complete.
Well, it's gonna be difficult too, because it's a brown dwarf, so like no light coming from this planet or this star to illuminate this planet. It's gonna be very dark. I think we'll land. We'll scout out Icy Body 4, and then we'll call it a night. And I'll try. I'm trying to maintain at least streaming on Tuesdays. My work schedule has actually weirdly been consistent, where I've been like going into work, because normally we have a show on Wednesday, so I would go to work until like Wednesday afternoon or like late Wednesday morning, like 11 o'clock, so I can stay up later on a Tuesday night, and not totally screw up my sleep schedule. But like, I haven't been working the shows. They haven't had me in show schedules, so I've been going in at 8 a.m. every weekend. Or not every weekend, every day.
Surface scan by 50%.
Target efficiency target is 6 probes. I've had 4 hits so far. This will be 5. The Shilla scan at this planet does have 0.36 G, so it's up there.
Surface scan complete.
We are on the day side of this planet, so. Whole thing's just pitch black. This one's going to be a pain in the ass. I can just tell.
Orbital flight engaged.
Coming in, 0.34 G, 90 kilometers up, about to drop out of Super Cruise. And dropping in 3, 2, 1. 1.5, 1. Here we go. And
Lights coming on. Night vision on. Throttle cut. Glide complete. 3 kilometers above the surface. One kilometer above the surface. Getting rocks in render range. And we're now 200 meters off the surface. Now we just got to look for whatever this sample is. It's going to be a bitch to find. Jeez. There's 2 ways we can do this. We can hop in the SRV and drive across this very rocky, bumpy surface, but that's going to be slow and tedious. So my other method that I like to do is keep the ship pitched down, 40-degree angle like this. Use a little bit of forward thrust and a little bit of vertical thruster and just kind of hover nose down about this height and just float and scan. Probably not going to be anything here. This looks like it's a really rough area. But maybe a little further over here we might get some flat spots that might reveal something. And this could also be, whatever bacterium this is, it could also be the same color as the ground and only slightly discolored. So, and the problem is because it's so dark, I can only really see where the light's shining. Like, night vision doesn't light it up. Like, yeah, there's no light here. There's no way I'm going without headlights on. All right, Dan. Well, have a good night. I know it's getting late for you guys on the East Coast. Catch you in the next one. We'll be here for a few more minutes. I might just. Oh man, this one's gonna be so hard to find. In a really rocky area where it's probably going to be even harder to find it. Part of being an explorer is also making the decision to go, you know what? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. If it's too hard to find them, I might just say fuck it and leave these. I'm the first person to discover it, so I could always come back and find it again. Come back with a better exploration ship. It's faster, get out here quicker. Getting low, getting low, getting low. Now, Parker was saying it earlier about, like, oh, do they add or remove, systems from this game? They don't. But they also do model orbital mechanics. So you can land on a planet and then log in, like, a few hours later or even a few days later. And the planet may have rotated and now it's nighttime. Or the planet has orbited or it's a moon and it's orbited its parent planet and now it's got the parent planet between it and the sun, so now it's just pitch black.
There's one planet called, or one moon called, I think it's New Africa. I think that's the name of it. That orbits like every 15 minutes around its parent, around its parent planet. And it's really hard to land on it, but once you do, it's trippy to land on it. All right. Yeah, you know what? This whole system's gonna be too difficult. I'll come back to it later. Come back to it another time with better shit.
Frame shift drive charging.
It's in my history, so I can save it.
Three, two,
$31.
fuel scooping.
Ooh, another gas giant. Oh, gas giant with ammonia-based life. That's money. Geological. Geological. I always start with gas giants because most likely they're going to have
Scooping.
all of the moons that make up all the other objects in the system. So we always start by just finding the gas giants and then working our way down. And then once I run out of gas giants, then I know it's like probably some rocky body somewhere. More geological. Asteroid cluster. Heavy metal content world. Icy body? Another icy body. Yeah, blocked by the star. Whew. 119 more jumps. A couple more things to scan here. And to just reposition so I could see this last planet. Capture all of its moons. I'm tired.
System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, Rubik's. Alright. 119 more jumps to go. We're not going to make all night 119 tonight, but we're getting there.
Three, two, one. Engage.
The problem is selling all this data once I get back. Like the last time when I got back from the Distant Worlds 2 expedition, it took me like 20 minutes.
First discovery of star system Lysosomes FMUV39 with primary star of type TDS.
It took me like 20 minutes to go through the sell process for all my data, because it's not like you just hit one button and sell all of it. You can only sell what's on that page, and there's only like 100 or 50 entries per page. I can't feel secure. So it was like 20 minutes of me going click and then waiting for it to process.
Frameshift drive charging.
No matter how long this is going to take. This is actually the most jumps I have made in like a month, because it's like I'll make one jump and then it's like a system with 5-6 different planets with biological signals.
Fuel scooping.
Oh, this one's already been discovered by somebody.
Possible occurrences of one potentially valuable species predicted on IC Body A5. Possible occurrences of two potentially valuable species predicted on IC Body A3A.
Blocked by the star. Wait for the fuel scoop to be done. Oh, so I think you can, but like, let's see.
Fuel scooping complete.
Yeah, I've got the Sol system, the H IP22460 system, and the Founders World permit. Those are the ones I have. I think you need the Polaris permit to visit the North Star. Besides, again, it would take me, at my current rate, several days to get there. Alright, let's go back into our scanner. Yeah, like real life, because it would be, because where I currently am, if I decided not to do any other scanning,
System scan.
like to get to my home system, is 117 jumps away. Each jump is going to take me about 5 minutes, so that's several hours just to fly back to Delcar right now, and that's assuming I don't scan anything in system. All right, we want to go to A3A. But since I'm actually going and visiting all the planets, or not all, but some of the planets in these systems, that's adding even more time. Again, 1-to-1 scale model of the Milky Way galaxy, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of light years. And I can only jump 67 of them at a time. Like, I can't just jump to the other side of the galaxy. Let's see, where's my ship? Does my ship actually... my ship stats. My current maximum jump range is 64 light years. Well, I mean, so this game takes place in the year, was it 3305? $33.25, something like that. So it's thousands. It's 1,000 years in the future. My character was not born on Earth. My character was born on Delcar. We're gonna map this planet, land on this planet, and then I'm gonna call it a night because I'm tired. I still need to take a shower and do my normal nightly wind down. I'll probably stream. I'm gonna try and stream again either tomorrow or Thursday. Maybe both. I don't know. Can you go outside the Milky Way? No. Yes. You can't go to other galaxies. You cannot go to other galaxies. There is a rumored planet called Raxla, which is supposedly a gateway to other galaxies. Nobody has found Raxla yet. Now, there are some cravats and tricks that people have used to get incredibly high above and below the galactic plane. But they're one-way trips. So, like, here's the Milky Way galaxy. They go, like, multiple hundreds of light years above it.
Surface scan complete.
And, but they don't have the resources to get back. So they end up, like, stuck out there. And the only way to get back, once you're stuck out there, is to blow your ship up. Which basically respawns you back at the last space station you visited. And, you know, you lose all of your exploration data. So that's one of the reasons why it's like you got to be very careful when you're flying, doing these exploration missions, because all this data I have, it's hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars, credits worth of data. If I die, I lose it all, and I don't want to lose it all.
Orbital flight engaged.
No, it's an icy planet. It's blue because when you're in an analyst mode, analysis mode, it shows you the hot spots of where the biological signals were detected. So I'm aiming for the blue areas. I kind of want to aim for that spot there. That looks like it might be flat. We'll see. This is a 0.19G planet. See there, now it transitioned to what was normally there. Drop out of glide at 3 kilometers up. We're descending to 200 meters per second. 1 kilometer cutting power. Looking for somewhere promising to land.
Landing gear deployed.
I like this spot right next to this hill. Coming down nice and gentle, 60 meters above the surface. Quick rock check. Yeah, we're good. No rocks are gonna cause a problem. You know, one of the things I can do is I can do this. I can go to my system map. So Commander Kayar discovered this. Don't know when, but he didn't land here. So we are going to be the first ones to land. And you know what we'll do? Before we call it a night? First footfall. And there's the ship. Orbit Corte. 5 Papa Alpha dash DW. Delta Whiskey. And look at this. See this right here? So I completed the completed the Distant Worlds 2 expedition, and for doing so, I got a special decal I could put on my ship. 3305. So, and that was 2 years ago. So we're in 3307 now. 3308. And then if we go over here to the other side of my ship, this is the Canon research icon. I did a bunch of... I contributed to some research happening in game, like people trying to crack some lore, so I got that sticker. And those are the only stickers I have on my ship. No, my ship is under attack. Whoever would do this. Oh, I have my elite explorer icon right here. Oh wow, that's actually damaging my ship. It's like it's hitting the shield, but it's like leaving little. Oh. That knocked my shields down a lot. That's cool. I know that like the ships do show battle damage like that. I didn't know that they showed like even bullet holes from these, from little small arms fire. I also have a ship kit which adds these antennas here, and then let's see on the back side over here this like fin. It's got 3 engines, this one here, these 2 here. This whole pod actually articulates, so during flight, this wing is level, and these 2 engines are parallel to that one, but when landing, they fold down slightly just to get the landing leg a little closer to the ground. Warning, landing gear may lower unexpectedly. I actually have never repainted this ship. Like, all this... No, I did. I think I might have repainted it, but, like, all this wear and tear... Because as you fly, your ship does, like, lose some of the paint. And really, like, those bullet hole stickers, they'll despawn after a few minutes. So, like, if we come back over here, they're still there, but, like, if I fly around for a while, they'll disappear. Yeah, it's just wear and tear.
Vital signs stabilized.
Landed in an area that should have biological samples. Nothing. I wish that pulse was further. I wonder if we can engineer it to get further. That's something I have to Google. All right. Oh. I'm gonna have to clean my interface. It's a little sweaty. You probably have a red mark around my face right now. I can't see because I don't have my glasses on. Oh yeah, I definitely got a little bit of red mark. I'm gonna have to clean this because, so the Oculus headset, it normally has a foam interface right here. This black piece, but I found I don't like the foam. I don't like the texture of the foam, so I have this silicone cover that goes over it. And what's nice is the foam will absorb all your sweat and get gross and smelly. The silicone interface doesn't absorb the sweat. It protects the foam from getting all sweaty. So the foam still smells brand new. But the silicone interface, now it's dirty. I can go over and wipe it off with a sanitary wipe, and it'll be clean and good to go. And I can have other people come over and play VR, and I just wipe it off between people. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. It is 9 o'clock, which means it's time for me to go take a shower and go to bed. We got a nice little 2-hour stream, almost 2-hour stream. I will catch you guys all in the next one. Maybe tomorrow. It depends on how I'm feeling after I come home from work. And probably Thursday as well. And maybe Friday. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe this is the beginning of my epic streamer phase. Anyways, catch you guys all in the next one. Laters.